my channel, and if you're not, then welcome back to another of my videos. And today I'm filming a video that has been requested so many times on my channel, and I honestly don't know why I've never done this style of video before, because I live in Prince Edward Island. No one really does YouTube or content creation here. So there's a lack of recommendations on things to do here and requests, especially for people my age. I'm 23. I've lived here for a couple years now, so I feel like I have some pretty good insight on just some things to know if you're coming to visit here, some of the best spot recommendations, and I'm gonna go over every single category. I'm gonna go over food spots, brunch spots, spots to go out, gift shops and spots to go shopping, spas to go to, hiking spots and touristy spots, and just some extra facts and stuff and good tips to know if you are visiting here, what time stores close, how to get around, and best location to stay and visit. This is mostly going to be focused on Charlottetown. That's where I live, and that is like the city central of Prince Edward Island. Also going to talk about like where cruise ships usually come in if you guys are planning a trip via a cruise. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. I also do want to mention I have a bunch of vlogs on my channel just living here, so if you want to see what my day-to-day life looks like here as a student, it might be like helpful if you're thinking about moving here and going to university or something like that too. So let's just jump right into it. I'm actually so excited to start this video. Charlottetown is fairly small, but we do have a pretty good variety of restaurants here. I'm gonna start with Victoria Row, which honestly is the most options and most options around it. When you first go on to the strip, on the corner of Queen Street, which also has a lot of restaurants, and Victoria Row, that street shuts down in the summer, so it is just walking. So the whole street turns into like a patio. Usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they have a live music out front too. There are a couple different restaurants on there. They have John Brown's, which is just a lot of pub food. It is really, really busy there all the time. The tables turn over pretty fast, so you're never really gonna be waiting there, and it is fairly affordable. It's just not very like, if you're looking for a nice restaurant, don't go there. Like, walk past it, even though it's the busiest. I don't understand, but it's a great spot for just pub food. Then right next to that is a spot called Vicinatos. This is a newer restaurant. It is Italian based. Usually I feel like you need a reservation for this one. They have a really great charcuterie. I went there like 2 weeks ago, and it is delicious. It's mostly pizza, pasta. If you want wine, that's like exactly the vibe you're looking for. And if you keep going on Victoria Row, kind of like on the corner, there's Sea Rocket, which is an oyster house. It is really pretty inside. They also have a patio. If you want fresh oysters, 100% go to Sea Rocket. They always have the best oysters. If you're looking for more like steak and stuff, there's Sims, which is a steakhouse literally right down the road there. They have like the best steak. It's way more fine dining than a lot of the restaurants like around there. And then if you're looking for like seafood, so like everywhere in town sells like fish and chips, fish tacos. Merchantman down by the water, which is like a 2-minute walk from every other restaurant down there, they have more of like the actual seafood, like calamari. Like I don't think any other spots really have calamari other than Brick House, which is another good option. And then upstairs they have a lounge, which is open. Kind of reminds me of like Friends, the TV show Friends, like the upstairs lounge. That's just kind of what it's giving. So those are some of the top options I would say for food or for dinner in that area. And actually no, there's another Italian spot called Abbiocco, which is really pretty too. It's kind of like a cross between Vicinato and Sea Rocket, if I had to explain it, which is like very blue themed. They're also kind of a newer restaurant. They also serve like Italian food, but I mean, if you're coming to PEI, you're probably looking for seafood, so. Kind of transitioning into food and drinks, so I'm gonna give my recommendations for like good spots. Like if you're looking to go for like a drink and maybe like a little appetizer, these are the spots I would recommend. I'm gonna start out with the spots in town, like kind of an area I was talking about before. I would recommend Slaymaker. I go there all the time with my friends. They have a bunch of really good cocktails. I would 100% recommend the peanut butter and I think it's like a peanut butter infused whiskey sour or something like that. It's like peanut butter infused vodka. Sounds kind of crazy, but they just have so many fun cocktail options. Like if you're coming and looking to try a bunch of cool cocktails, I would go there. They also have a little patio. It's definitely a lot smaller, and their menu isn't very extensive, so just keep that in mind if you're going there and you're looking to like get food. It's not as many options. There's Salt and Soul, which is 21 plus after a certain time. I think like maybe like 9 on Fridays and Saturdays, so just be aware if you're going there. Some people go there for like a night out if you're looking to go out for drinks and stuff. I'm pretty sure they do like music and stuff more of like a club vibe, but it's above a yacht club. It's a lot fancier. They also have great drinks. They have a really pretty deck that like overlooks all the waterfront. That's a really good spot to go. It's a little on the pricier side, so keep that in mind if you're going there. And then if you don't mind driving a couple minutes out of town, it's probably like a 10-minute drive. There's a spot called the Milky Way, and this has like Cow's iced cream. This has a grilled cheese area. This has a bunch of stuff. It has like a coffee shop, which I'm gonna talk more about this area in a couple minutes, but it's called Lone Oak and it's a local brewery. So they have a bunch of like local beers on tap, bunch of ciders, and they have the prettiest, like if you have a car, please go here. So beautiful. They have this giant back deck with like fire pits and picnic tables and just like lounge areas. And they also do live music here too. It is such a beautiful area. You can see all the water and like overlook the sunset. It's affordable. They also have like little apps too. They have like fish tacos, I'm pretty sure, stuff like that. 100% recommend there if you're not looking for like a bar scene and are more so like looking to enjoy a nice drink and like watch the sunset. Now we're gonna get into the more fun spots if you're looking to go out. So JC's Tiki Bar is a new spot down on the water. This is at Peaks Key, which Peaks is also an option to go to. It's a restaurant, it's a bar. It's just where a lot of the 19-year-olds go, so beware. Also more pub food, and the reviews haven't always been the best. But down at Peaks Key, there's a bunch of restaurants on like this floating dock on the water, and JC's Tiki Bar is one of them. They have swings there, they have picnic tables. They actually like laid down a ton of sand. This is more like a margarita spot. This is where you go, hang out for a couple hours, get a bucket of Corona, and sit by the water. That one's fun. I mean, every city has their beer garden. That's just a classic. This one's a couple streets up from Victoria Row, and this is a good spot if you're looking to go out and like have a fun night out. I would 100% recommend it. Beer garden. The line does get huge on Saturdays because everyone's obviously gonna go here. They have live music. Say it's a rainy day and you're looking to do something at night other than literally just sit and drink all night, go to Pony Boat. This is like a game bar. They have pool, they have table tennis. They just have like a bunch of games. You can gamble there, and they're open I think until 1 or 2 usually. They're right next to like all the other bars, so it's easy to just like hop back and forth. If you're looking for like late night spots to go, Old Dublin is an Irish themed pub. They're open really late. John Brown's is always open late, and then Hunter's is always open late. Not the like classiest places to go. Moving on to local coffee shops that I would recommend if you are not feeling Tim Hortons, you are not feeling Starbucks. There also aren't many downtown. Like if you're staying downtown and don't have a car, you're probably not gonna be able to access anything. You're probably not gonna wanna walk to a Tim Hortons anyways. So I would recommend stopping at Receiver. There's 2 in the middle of town. They have espresso, they have muffins, they don't have bagels, which I was disappointed in. The one in the middle of town on Victoria Row, right between John Brown's and Sea Rocket, they have this little upstairs area where you can sit. It's like a loft style area, so if you want to go and sit up top, that's kind of cool. And they also have a patio. I always get the iced oat latte and it's delicious. It is $7 though. And they only have like the one size coffee, but it's worth it. It's really good coffee. Literally right down the street, there's a spot called the Gallery, and this is a very underrated spot. Not a lot of people have heard of it before, but my best friend used to work there. They also have like an outside seating patio. By the way, Receiver closes at 4:30, I feel like. And then Gallery closes at 5. So the coffee shops like don't stay open late in town. They have really good matcha, and they have so many different flavored syrups. And again, they're also like comparable cost to Receivers. So, and they only have the one size too. But Gallery is really cool because inside of it, they have artwork that changes every month. It's always something cute to look at. Like right now it's like floral theme inside. Both of those spots are good for brunch as well. And another good brunch spot is called Leonard's. This spot gets so busy on the weekend, so usually you need a reservation, but it's really cute inside. The seating's kind of questionable. Like there was this one time, it was like 2 sofa chairs here and here, and I was sitting with my friend and we were sitting across from each other on these like sofa chairs. There's like a low table, and they sat someone next to me and then next there. So it's like 4 of us sitting together and we didn't know each other. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you if you go there. If you book a reservation, that will not. Keep that in mind. They also have fresh flowers all the time from the flower shop next door. Something cool, they have like the best eggs Benedict ever. And they have a lot of gluten-free and vegan options.